Hi everybody, welcome back to second part here of Jungle Crawl Classics tonight. A lot of deaths happening today. A lot of deaths. It's okay though.
It's on brand.
We just had a psychotropic experience with some alien fruit.
It was fun.
Good stuff, y'all. Yeah, it's delicious, nutritious. And now we're getting ready to go down back to those murky black waters and try to go to that old ancient ship that's floating out there, that Viking-esque dragon ship, carved with shields and things on it. Because you want to get on that and use it to get to the other side of this massive sea.
Mm-hmm.
Sound good, right?
You're
gonna effectively chum the bodies like out there to be like, right?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah, so we don't get attacked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. So you guys are all just gonna carry all of this treasure and swim over there, bring it up and hoist it up on that ship, and then slowly drop these bodies off as you fly, as you sail. That's the plan, right?
I guess.
I'm just asking you that's the plan.
Ilya, I think would want to leave. I think she would take the time to go up to where they left the axe and the armor, like just inside that cold room.
Yeah.
And drop anything off that doesn't seem like super important.
This is how treasure is made in the dungeon. I'll get this later.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
It's like, and like it's already in a cursed room, so it's kind of safe.
Mm-hmm. Did you, and I think the last time we played, it's been a while, I'm gonna remind you, you brought those temple robes, right?
Yes.
That you found in that alcove?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, we
All
should
right.
wear these as disguises.
Yeah. And we have a white scarf with the chaos symbol on it. We have that black lotus oil, which might make you invincible, but it could just be PCP.
Were you grabbing any more skulls while you're up there? You have to go through that room.
Yeah, I think Ilya is like, well, everyone else seemed to think they were important. So she gets a skull for each of the bodies, and like sort of like loops through the eye holes, like instead of coins for the eyes, like a skull for each of the people.
Holy shit, you have a skull bandolier. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty metal.
Yeah. She's like, because she knows she can't take the bodies, because she has to feed the bodies to the Kraken. So she's like, as a remembrance, when she gets to the surface, she'll do a memorial thing for them.
Right.
And I know back in the oldie days, you had to, like, if you gave the church some extra gold, you would get your soul out of purgatory, and your friends could go to the heaven.
Yeah,
So,
totally. So, you're just gonna swim out to the ship.
No. I don't know.
Are there any wooden doors?
What do you mean? Where?
Like for
On the
all
shore?
the doors that we passed in the rooms?
Yeah, there's wooden doors. Yeah.
Because
You want to break them and use them as
yeah,
rafts
I
to get
saw
over there?
a thing on everyone in the Titanic could have survived if they've taken all the doors off and put them in the water. So that might help us float some of the bodies. Or
that's a great idea. That doesn't require a test or anything like that. Yeah, that's just a good idea. I mean, you're not rushed for time. That's good. I'm just keeping a tally of how many people have been sacrificed, but like, I mean, you're fine. Okay.
I see you in chat, Frank. Yeah.
I adore that idea. Nice.
Sometimes they're not good enough for voice. So I leave
Man, you're opening a portal you can't close of puns.
It's never.
All right.
Let's move forward.
Okay. Yeah. All right. With no objections, I'm going to describe what happens.
Well, Shondafer might hand Reese the bow and arrows, though.
Reese will accept.
I mean,
that.
naturally, they're an elf, so of course they should use the bow and arrow.
Bow and 25 arrows.
Awesome. And the bow is like super weak, right? Or like almost
Looks
broken.
old. Yeah. Yeah, you know. Okay, I mean, Jimmy and Timmy would tell you that it could break at any minute. Mechanically, well, that's true. Timmy's not saying anything, but Jimmy would say it, and us as players know that mechanically, if you roll a 1, it breaks.
Okay.
Okay, or a 2.
Cool. Also,
Sorry, 1 or a 2, it breaks.
Right. Visually, Reese is strapped right now.
Oh yeah, I know you're covered. You got everyone's gear.
Yeah.
Is there any armor? You guys have any armor?
Shondifer has some armor.
Yeah.
We turned the net into rope, right? To get up and down the thing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Did we get armor from the beastmen that we fought? I feel like we did.
And Velshondifer is wearing it.
Yeah.
Velshondifer. I love it.
Wait, yeah. Wait, is Velshondifer wearing the torque? That silver torque thing?
Neck thing?
Now
yeah,
he
the neck
is.
thing. Yeah, okay.
Osen was before.
Got it. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Osen was like covered in chaos bling.
Yeah, the covered in chaos bling and wielding Virgil. Right?
Yeah, it's great.
Virgil's like, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it doesn't really do anything, so that's fine. But like, okay. It's like, I mean, I that's fine. Whatever. As long as this gets us out the door to go kill some people, that's fine. Let's go. Let's go kill let's go kill these chaos creatures.
It's fashionable juxtaposition, Virgil.
Sure. I mean, look, I'm not complaining.
Ironically.
I mean, it looks a little gauche, but like, that's fine.
It's in this.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to judge. It's fine. Let's go. I mean, it doesn't stop our righteous fury, so what do I care?
Of course not.
I have a purpose, and this.
Virgil's so sad.
It helps them not notice. It helps us get in closer so we can stab them better.
Ah, right. You could wear the temple garb and wear that,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
surprise them. Right.
Exactly, that's the plan.
Oh, here's a good thing. I think we now have enough ropes to go around.
God.
Yeah.
All right.
There only being 5 of us. Is there enough collective armor in the beastmen that we've killed to adorn the 5 of us in armor? So that, like...
Sure. What the hell? Yeah. There's enough leather armor in here.
Okay.
So for purposes of leather armor, you should have +2 AC. But any sort of like armor check for stealthiness and stuff like that is just -1.
Okay.
All right.
What damage does the bow do? Sorry.
D6.
Yep.
And 20 arrows, you said?
Yeah. Well, now 18. Now 19.
Good arrows too.
Yeah.
Unaffected by time.
Yeah. Okay. Because otherwise, I'm ready to smash cut to you guys on the boat.
Okay. I think that's the only idea Reese had, was making us all armored. And...
For sure.
Eric, I have an important question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a sea shanty?
No, but there's the loud chanting sounds of chaos coming down.
That's worth it. Let's go. Let's do it.
It's kind of hard to sing over it, to be honest with you.
It's enough of a shanty.
There's those drums again.
Yeah, as you guys get closer to the...
And we're all disguised, right? Right, guys?
Yeah, leather, armor, cloaks. I have the chaos handkerchief across my face.
I feel like our best disguise is the dead bodies we're throwing into the water.
Right. Yeah, so you're effectively chumming the water for this creature.
Mm-hmm.
It works. It seems to be like taking the chum. But you guys, as you're getting closer and closer to the opposite shore, you see there's a large ziggurat with a fire burning atop, and you can see going all the way up around the ziggurat. Imagine like a super long, kind of like a slope going. I'll just draw it. How about that? I'll just draw it. That will just make more sense. Why do I describe it if I can just draw it?
I think all the time.
So there's the shore. And then right, and then it's like it's an up ramp, and then it like goes around it, and then like the next one up is on the other side, and it goes around it, and then the next one up is on that side, right, and then it goes up to the top, and then there's a big fire going on above it, and there's obviously chanting going all over it. All the way up this ziggurat are you can see from this distance are beastmen chanting and howling as this is happening, and some of them are banging on some drums, which is where you're getting this. You see that there are a bunch of like broken shackles down at the beach, and then the monster seems to ignore your chum and come after you 50 feet away from the shore.
Yeah.
It looks angry. You see a many-tentacled monstrosity. In fact, it's probably the most horrifying thing you've ever seen, including after everything you've seen so far. It's pretty much like literally straight out of The Watcher of the Water or Lord of the Rings looking multi-tentacled monstrosity with eyes all over its tentacles, and it's ratcheting itself up this boat. What do you do? If you don't do anything quickly, it will try to grab you and get you and throw you into the water to eat you. It doesn't. It feels like you cheated it.
As soon as a tentacle like comes at me, I'm stabbing it. I'm pitchforking that sucker.
Does anyone speak chaos?
Oh man.
Now is that like a design your alignment, like decide now if you're chaotic?
No, it's a
It would
language.
be under language. Yeah.
Right.
If you have to be chaotic to speak chaotic,
okay.
but just because you're chaotic
No.
doesn't mean you know chaotic.
Abe would dump these fruit into the water though if he can.
That's really fucking interesting.
I don't know if he'll eat it or
Do
not.
you?
Yeah, I mean, I'll dump all of that, and if I can get my hands on some shiny skull, I'm gonna throw one of those in there too for good measure.
It
Yeah. Everyone throws skulls.
it eats everything you throw at it.
Throw more things.
You give it those fruits and it goes away.
Yes.
I just picture a giant squid at the bottom of the sea just tripping.
He'll
Just
be
like,
gone at least an hour.
All of its eyes are dilating in different patterns.
Clearly.
Nice.
Huh. 1 second, let me
Good
write
work,
this down.
Abraham.
That's interesting.
He writes it down in his book.
That is good to take note of, Abraham.
Okay.
Well, we're all out of those,
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Did you even save one?
No, you want me to hold back?
I wasn't really thinking about that at the time. I'm sorry.
Maybe we could incapacitate one of the beastmen and throw that on our way back.
Yes, we'll have new fodder.
That'd be
Okay.
fun.
I don't know about fun, but useful.
It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like anything at the ziggurat is noticing you. It seems like they're all transfixed by their chanting.
Do we hear the screams still?
Yeah, totally.
Where are those coming from?
Oh
We're
my
at the top,
goodness.
near the fire. They're getting thrown
Okay.
into the fire. They're obviously getting thrown into the fire.
Oh,
Okay.
excellent.
100%.
Well,
Yep.
let's try to help those people.
Yeah. So we land, beach the ship,
Mm-hmm.
and you said there's a bunch of shackles on the ground.
Yeah, like clearly this is where they've been taking off their captives and bringing them up.
Sure. Okay.
Every so often in the flames, you see the shadow of a very large figure, clad in armor with horns, slow appear and then kind of like flicker out again, and then the next sacrifice goes in. It gets a little bit brighter.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Should we try to
Or darker, I guess,
stealth
in that case.
all the way to the top?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why
Just wearing those
stealth
robes.
when we can just act like we're
That's what I
one of
mean.
them?
Yeah. We're just casually, we're like, hey, like chanting our way up the tower. and like,
How many of them are there?
Many.
No, how many beastmen?
Yeah.
innumerable?
Probably. I mean, you can't see the other side of the ziggurat, but like your guess is probably like somewhere between 25 and 45.
Stealthing it is.
Do we have any like clever means of?
I'm trying to think of like if they have shackles, if we can sneak the shackles onto them,
Like tying their shoelaces together?
right? Oh yeah.
No, you could totally sneak up top. Like I said, these things are like in straight up religious experience right now. They're just totally zoned out from what's going on.
Let's just hope if there's a battle, at least we'll have the height advantage.
Yes.
It's worked
Maybe.
in Star Wars.
Yeah, that's right.
Works in
Anakin.
Yeah, it did work that time.
Yeah, no, totally. So do you want to sneak and climb up there?
Yeah, we want to deceive our way to the top, up the spiral.
Okay, cool. So it's going to take a series of tests to get up there because like each level gets progressively difficult from being spotted. So yeah, try to make up the first level, right? Should be easy.
Yes.
Do I see anybody else with skulls? And are they glowing brightly on
Yeah,
my
they're
clothing?
glowing bright as fuck now. They are. No, they feel they feel assuring in your hands.
Yeah.
You can't explain it. It's like no, they're supposed to be here. This is right.
I think Ilya like goes down to pet where her chicken was, and then remembers that they're gone, and her hand is on like on the
A
skull.
skull?
And she's like,
Yeah.
"This works. I can work with this. Yeah."
Yeah, no, like this. Let's call it a part of the gift from you were illuminated by the alien god in a lot of ways here.
Nice.
The skulls, these are skulls. Since it's been here trying to study people for who knows how long. These are skulls of heroes that have fallen fighting chaos.
Nice. Fighting hero skulls. Got it.
Yep. That's why they feel good. They feel good here. They're like, yeah, I like what you're doing.
Okay.
Like the cut of your jib.
All right. So it sounds like you're sneaking up this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you try to make up the first level.
Okay.
This is I need an agility test to get up here, right?
Agility.
Ooh.
Why not personality?
Wait, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to bluff your way up there?
Yeah.
Or sneak?
Yeah, we're sort of like chanting and like, oh, we're one of you. Ha ha ha.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay.
Yeah,
Since you're
like
not,
we're in the robes, we got the thing on.
Yeah, we have good disguises too.
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
no,
very
totally.
good
Yeah,
at
no.
disguising.
Personality your way up there.
Okay.
Do we
If
get
you don't- if you're
bonuses
not-
from the-
If you're not cool with that way, totally just you can try to sneak up there and see what happens.
So we're just rolling.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, make a test and I'll tell you the result. What happens?
Okay.
That's good. That's good. Not great.
Oh, leave them behind. Do I do both my characters or just the one?
Oh, both characters. I mean, everyone's doing this, right?
Yeah, but you know, I'm just the one that has played better than the other people here, so I have 2 characters left. You know how it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened.
First round of
All right. Everyone
Look
who
how good I'm
got
playing.
everyone who got over 10 can make it to the second level.
Okay. Second level.
So Riss and Velshandifer, you end up startling beastmen on the first level. They sniff you and they're kind of broken their spell. They haven't raised the alarm or anything like that, but they look at you, pretty surprised. Like they're probably going to attack you if you don't do anything. But you have a surprise round on them because they were shocked. What do you do?
Here's just stay.
Okay.
Go on.
The black lotus oil. What does that do again?
It basically it's like healing
Like crack.
PCP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a temporary HP for an hour, 1d10.
Okay.
And the rumor is it's invincibility juice.
Oh yeah, invincibility juice. I remember that now.
Yeah. I think Reese will just down one of those. Like,
Okay.
just
Yeah. Take D10 extra hit points.
How many of those do we have?
We had 2.
I have one more.
Okay.
I might be passing one to Shonda for like.
Yeah, that's good. That's good for me. Yeah.
Velshondifer will actually take out the silver ring that Osen had and sort of offer it to one, and then sort of if that one takes it, then like eye the other one and sort of maybe like hope that the other one sort of they like start fighting over it.
Oh, you're trying to perplex them with this gift?
Yeah.
With the oil?
I know, with the ring.
Oh.
We had a silver ring that was very shiny.
Oh boy. Let me make a quick roll, see what they do, because that's interesting. Okay. They're confused, and yeah, I think they kind of they both want the ring, and they kind of look at each other and getting distracted from you, being like, no, I want that. And like, yeah, I want it. Give it to me, right?
And while they're fighting over it, just pass them.
Okay. Make another personality test, but this is gonna be pretty difficult because this is like now these two beastmen are fighting, which might distract other beastmen, and they might see you, kind of thing. So, but this is probably a chance. But you had to give up the ring to do this.
Yeah.
Right? They're clearly fighting over the ring, trying to pick it up, fighting each other right now as you do this. But totally, no, that totally bought you enough time to try to get up here. Oh my god. Okay. Is this also to sneak up there, right?
Yeah.
Do you want Kika? Do you want to luck this? You're
luck?
one shy.
Yeah, I'll lock it.
Okay. Burn a point of luck. And you both make it up to the second arc here.
Oh, so that PCP got you 10 hit points. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's really fucking nice. Okay, cool.
Can I throw the glass beads I have behind me? So if like we are followed up the hill, like.
Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. I think going up this place, there's probably. No, that's good. Yeah, you could totally leave those glass beads down there. Yeah, like to trip people and stuff, or.
Yeah. If they start running up this way, they'll like hit the glass beads and trip.
Booby traps.
Works for me. Okay. So now you have to get up the second level. No pressure.
It's fine. This is fine and good. We're gonna make it. It's good.
God damn.
Ah, dang it, Jimmy.
Everyone who got greater than a 15 can make it to the very top. The top of the second level to go up to the third level. So it's Frank. One of yours. Which one made it?
Abraham.
Okay, so it's Jimmy, Riss, and Elliot. Oh, perfect. There you go.
Is that perfect?
So I think you have a moment where I think maybe the beastmen move. But they haven't spotted you, but now you're stuck here in a worse spot. Do you try again? Do you take the surprise here to just say that your cover is blown? Or do you try to say fuck it and try to sneak up another, like go back, like double back and sneak up and climb the side instead of impersonating people? What do you do?
How tall are the walls?
They're about 20 feet high. So like the very top of this thing is maybe like 55, 60 feet.
Can I use this to stall my turn so that if Velshondifer and Abraham do something, I'm just not there right away? Like,
you're all kind of together.
Well, they're above. They're on the. They're on the next level.
Oh yeah. I mean, you don't have to do anything at this moment, but your effective movement is stuck unless you do something differently, right?
I think Jimmy and Reese should go first because I think Elias could do something not great.
Okay.
If they have an idea. Get those dice rolls.
Another person and some coins go into the pit that the fire comes out of. A splash of magma goes up, lighting more fire, and you can see the creature in the darkness again. It looks like one of the creatures in the silhouette of the mural that you saw above.
Jimmy Reese, you got any plans?
I think. No.
Your skulls are burning bright with hatred.
I know. That's I want to use them, but I want to make sure I don't like step on somebody's toes.
I think Jimmy's just gonna walk up the ramp. He's just gonna walk. He's gonna act like nothing's wrong.
Relying heavily on his luck.
Yes,
Okay.
things tend to go well for him.
So he's not used to being
You're just gonna say fuck it and roll
He's
luck?
gonna walk as confidently as he can and walk past.
I mean, that's a personality
the
test.
things.
That's just confidence.
Yes.
All right.
You want me to personality this?
Yeah, it's a personality test to get up there.
Oh god.
Oh my god, they literally do not give a shit. You just fucking go up there.
He's so good.
Literally, like all like they like there's like a double like a set of beastmen start trying to go up to the top as well, and like you literally push them as you go past them, and they don't give a shit.
He's so confident.
And they're like, oh yeah, fucking. Well, I mean they're like, oh that's fair. They have the right of way.
One of them turns back and says, "Who is that man?" I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man, whoa. They're like another acolyte. Holy
Confident
shit.
as shit.
Yeah, Jimmy doesn't give a
What?
fuck.
He's
I
the
want Reese
most
to, like-
confident man.
I want Reese to try and capitalize on that confidence, like in the break, as
his
like
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, I'll just like try to like what's it called when you're the draft?
Yeah, you want to draft his.
Yeah.
Slingshot engaged.
I want to shake and bake.
Oh. My.
Just be like, I'm with
Oh
you.
jeez.
now.
Reese crit.
Fucking.
What?
Holy crick.
They don't care. They just literally don't care. I mean, what else can it be? They
This
once
must
again,
be
they're
part
like,
of the
oh
ritual."
shit. They literally get back together to go up to go start marching up the thing, and they get interrupted again.
I pictured is that like starting to get back together, and Reese is like, puts his hand between them and
Like
just like,
closing elevator doors. You're just like, "Whoop."
yeah.
And
Not
they
yet.
just look. I think like at that point they're like, oh, there's some more, and they probably just like let you guys pass. They're like this is okay, fine, just fucking get up there, whatever. Don't mind us. We're just bringing up some golden money to throw up there, but that's fine. Have the right of way.
I think Ilya is like, she was like carrying herself. She's like, okay, I can do this. And then she like just watched him like, okay, what? And then she's like, oh, he's what?
I mean,
She's like, oh.
hold on. You know what? I don't know. I think it's pretty fair to say that after those two rolls, that they just think you're going up there.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can go without rolling, but then they know that people are going up to the third floor.
Yeah.
Or
that's fine, 'cause-
you can make a confidence interval where they don't say anything. It's not, and it's like it's no big deal.
No, the thing I was gonna do was gonna be very clear that I was going up to the top floor anyway. So I think the effect's basically the same. I don't need
Okay.
to do that one.
Okay, cool.
But,
All right.
So confident.
So okay. Then you guys
Look at
all
your
make
god,
it.
now back to me.
Yeah. Okay, you make it to the top, right? The peak of this temple is dominated by a vast smoking pit that glows with hellish light. Mighty beastmen hoist an effigy of a fearsome armored figure high into the swirling clouds as the prisoners are hurled screaming one after another into this pit. A trio of snarling beastmen appends woven baskets pouring thousands of gold coins, the coins that were missing from the vaults, in after your fellow your fellow villagers. Spouts of smoke and flame are produced, and all about you, like you're just surrounded by this cacophony of drums and howls, and this ritual is near its climax. What do you do?
I would like to slowly unclip my bandolier of silver skulls
Mm-hmm.
and throw them into the pit, calling on the spirits of these heroes to once again rise and fight the gods of chaos.
Okay.
I hope it works
Lend
like
us
that.
their strength.
So yeah, so effectively right now, if you want, you can proceed to intervene here. You have basically a surprise attack because no one expects you guys to pour down your cows and be heroes, right?
Yeah. This is bright.
You throw, yeah. So you throw. Can you do me a favor here?
Yeah.
Can you roll? See how much damage those things do.
Roll a skull attack.
Can you roll a d6 plus 1 for me? Nice. The skull shatters against the flame as cries go out. The flames seem to, rather than let the skull go through, the skull hits something solid, right? And it burns the flames, producing this green flame that sort of annihilates the red for a moment. And then the flames, the red flames reappear again, twice as red, and emerging from this is a gigantic, three-horned, one-eyed monstrosity that you saw in the mural.
Oh no!
Who's burning green from that skull you threw at it. It looks very angry. Its armor it's decked out in chaotic, detailed plate armor. And wielding a massive flail, like a flail that's too big, like a Dark Souls boss.
Oh, so you said I throw one at him?
Yeah, and then this happens,
right.
and then another one comes up, and you're getting ready to throw the other one. What does everybody else do? Imagine a tornado of flame, and this thing comes emerging after the flame kind of dies down, and standing is this thing, burning.
Is there still a pit of fire?
Yeah, totally. There's totally a pit of fire. There are 3 other acolytes that are beastmen wearing your robes, but they're obviously they have tiger and one has a leopard and another one has an impala head that are
yeah. Jimmy might try to shove one of those guys.
Then there's also 3 warriors up here with you. You're gonna shove one of the warriors into the flames?
Well, whatever's the most
or the
likely.
Shaman's close enough.
Shaman,
to it.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, totally. Make a strength test against it.
Casually. Be awesome.
That's good enough.
Oh.
So yeah, one of the beastmen screams as it goes into the flames. That's what does the other one do? You have to. Every character has a surprise action right now before you roll initiative.
Hey, we'll keep going. Abraham, is there another acolyte he can win?
Totally. Like I said, there's 3 acolytes, 3 beastmen, this chaotic animation person. Fuck yeah, that's a crit. But I'm sorry, it's a skill test, so it's another shaman goes into the pit. One
Beautiful.
shaman left, three beastmen, and the chaos entity.
I think Reese would push the other shaman.
Okay.
Try to, at least.
Come on, Reese.
Gotta get a 13. Fucking does it in there, into the fire. Burning.
We're so good.
All right,
so
what's everyone
confident.
Do I have an action for another skull?
No, because you just went. That was your action. What about Vashandifer? If you want help, Virgil absolutely wants to go after that Chaos Lord. So bad.
Help. Yeah, I think our cover's pretty blown, and
yeah, it is.
I bluff our way out of it.
This is the moment. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think I'll take personality damage again to shield the faith myself and go for that Chaos Lord, and the big showiness I figure of the magic shield spell would probably distract the enemies, so they're more likely to go after me and allow my compatriots to get into a good position to stab him in the back and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
So everyone else is still disguised.
Do you apply it? Do you apply it to yourself or an ally?
To myself.
Okay, you have the option, and so I was
because the big
plus 4 AC again.
Plus 4 AC. Sweet.
Yeah, that's the spellcasting roll for it.
And Reese was the one who got the +10 for their HP, right?
Yep.
That's still going, so.
Yep. I mean, it's gonna be for the duration of this fight, for sure. It lasts an hour, and so like this is totally the fight. Fucking badass. You guys you fucking snuck up and confidence rolled your way up to this fucking temple, fucking persuaded, like swindled yourself away out of this chaotic beast man thing, and now you're kicking ass on top of a temple right now. Way to go. I'm just saying, like, good job, y'all. Like, this is some fucking good ass shit. This is why I play this game. This is great. Continue.
My bonkety slice at the Chaos Lord, please.
Oh yeah.
My biggly boop of 19.
And you said you're taking the personality hit, right?
Yeah.
All right, take 3 points of personality damage.
Okay.
19 is absolutely a hit.
10 damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know if that kills it, but it's a good start.
That's a pretty good roll. How much damage did Azra? You did 6. Okay. It is burning and screeching in pain. You cut through the chaotic plate armor like butter, as like white light is shining through it. It rears. It's one-eyed. Its forked tongue slithers out, made of like black ash, and it grabs its flail. And now we roll initiative, because I think that was the last. That was the last time to go.
Like
right?
one thing before this.
Oh, totally.
Hey, how's it going?
All right,
Paladins.
Initiative, everybody.
Okay.
Oh no.
Do I do the reduced initiative roll, like you mentioned before, because I'm using two-handed weapon? Because I think.
Yeah, you should roll a d16.
Yeah.
What's initiative based on? Is it agility?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would add your agility to it. Hey everybody! Hey, thanks for the host, Ginger Ninja. Hope you're doing well.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. 14. 16.
Imagine if we had tried to sneak up this tower with all the people we had.
Yeah, right? Frank got a 3. Classic Frank.
2,
Why is that classic?
4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
Azra got a 10. I think that's everybody.
I'd say so.
The
Okay,
skulls
cool.
were human-sized, right? They were human skulls?
Yeah, absolutely. They are heroes that died hundreds and thousands of years ago fighting this chaos.
Okay, I think I could fit that many on my.
They burn with hatred, yeah.
Yeah. I was counting the bodies and then like trying to figure out how big a skull
At least
was
6.
the end
At
of the
least
year.
6. At least 6 minimum. Minimum 6 totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Top of the order. Robert.
All right, I think Reese is going to kind of move into like wherever his party is. He's going to move to the put them between him and the warriors, if that's possible, and fire at them with the bow.
Okay, the Chaos Lord with the bow?
No, there's 3 warriors left, right?
Yeah, the warrior, totally.
Yeah.
Not enough to hit it. Oh wait, that's
No,
that's
yeah,
Azra's
yeah,
initiative. That's Azra's initiative. All right.
I have to get the big dog now.
Oh.
Boss fight.
Oh man. That's a hit. Roll damage.
Awesome. All right. So 1d5.
You kill it.
Yeah.
Another one goes down as you shoot it in the throat as it goes and falls into the magma. Well done. Kika.
Okay. Vilshandifer awkwardly says to the Chaos Lord, I challenge you to mortal combat, foul beast.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's not.
Yeah. Virgil, I know.
Somebody opens a chest behind you.
Virgil's like, oh yeah, this is the shit. Oh my god, I love this. This is our moment. Let's do
My
it.
jam. Like,
I don't eat jam, but if I did, this would be it.
yeah.
This is so
attack.
awesome. That's a hit.
And I also protect. 6 damage.
Describe yourself killing the chaos entity.
Oh shit. After my like awkwardly delivered line, I leap up in the air and like try to like twirl at the same time, and I just lop its head off, and I land with the sword like one-handed behind me.
Oh, you decapitated! You
Right
fucking
next.
decapitate! Oh, that's so good! Its body falls back into the magma as it surges, and there's a rupture as the flail and the armor jump out untouched. There's a moment of just a brief moment of just absolute quiet and stillness that erupts from the very top of this place.
I slowly stand and I look at the remaining beasts and point at them and I say, "Give up now or die."
That's real cool. That's super cool.
Trying to scare them. Like
A massive stone slab from the ceiling of this place falls in the distance, and then you hear a rumbling.
okay, everybody on the boat. Let's go.
Elia grabs the flail that fell out from, right?
Yeah.
And is it like big, or is it like a little? Is it like Chaos Lord big? Can
No,
she
it
Okay.
is shrunk.
Okay.
It is a blackened iron ringed with spikes.
Okay.
So just hang on to it, and you'll eventually attune to it.
Yeah. And does anybody else want to grab the armor?
There
I'll
are
grab the armor because I'm right here.
Yeah, you're right there.
also also around you. I cannot like stress this enough right now. There is just nothing but coins all over this place. Right, all the coins that didn't make it into the fire.
And I fill this handy dandy sack that we got earlier from this fancy skin with as many coins as I can, and then I'm like, let's now run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there there's baskets of gold, right?
Yeah, totally.
I think Reese just picks up a basket of gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. The let me see
Yes.
how many rounds you have. That's not great. Okay.
It's not a good number of rounds.
So one action. So everybody spends actions basically picking up some gold and treasure. You guys okay? And then the beastmen don't want to fight you. They immediately start scattering and start jumping into the water and like getting away from this place as the ziggurat starts to crack and the whole place starts to rumble and shake. The death throes of the Chaos Lord can still be heard in the magma, and each one is like makes it like a splash of magma, and like it almost hits you up on the top of the ziggurat, right? Like you should get going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Into the boat. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
okay. I need everybody to make a luck check for me getting on the boat. You guys, you don't have enough time to get there before this place really starts coming down.
Sure.
So I literally rolled 3 rounds until this place crashes, and it's going to take you 3 rounds to get there, and you spent a round picking up stuff. I didn't know it was going to take that long. Neither did your characters, but that's what I rolled. So yeah, so you're basically around short, and because you're around short, this place is falling down, and it's almost impossible for you to get to this place. Also, everybody should get a +1 permanent. +1 to their luck. Anyone who is a good or lawful character should get +1 to their luck. No. Bosonifer does not get.
How does we know if we're good? Just we'll say
You have an alignment. It should be lawful, neutral, or chaos. And so
I
if
don't have that.
I have one listed.
Yeah.
okay.
Should we roll now to see what alignment we are?
You can roll randomly, or you can pick one. At this point, you think how your character is.
okay.
I think with all the
that
hero
was my-
talk that they've returned to good.
I think Boshandifer is probably good.
No, but they aren't really about nature, and that's about balance.
Okay. Holy shit.
Oh.
I can't believe you guys fucking did that. That's amazing. You guys
So
are
we
level
can
0
play-
characters and just fucking pulled this off. If you survive.
You gotta
Alistair, you make it to the boat, no problem.
Yeah.
Right?
If we have -1 luck.
Elliot, so you would subtract from the roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Unlike other luck tests, this one requires you to get there. Right? This is going to require you to roll above. Oh no.
Kindly.
You're not. What are you carrying, Versondifer? Are you carrying any treasure?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You obviously trip on your way to the shore. Like your treasure. Yeah, your bag of gold is left. Well, you have your choice. You can either make it to the ship right now, or go back, try to get as much gold as you can, and then go again. In a much more desperate situation.
I think I'll leave the bag of.
Yeah. Virgil's like, fuck that shit. We're leaving.
Yeah, I agree.
So we're rolling luck rolls for our characters.
Yes.
I have a magic sword. I'm happy.
Okay. Same thing. So, Riss, you also trip with the same rumble that fells Versondifer. You drop your basket full of gold. What do you do?
how far am I away from?
You could make it. You could make it to the ship. If you just full out sprint right now, but if you delay and try to get some gold and stuff like that, it's going to be you're going to have to test.
Well, I mean, could I burn luck on a luck test?
Yeah, I'll tell you this right now. This is a DC 17 luck test.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna burn that much luck. I'm just gonna bounce with.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you have to drop your basket of gold to get on as well. What do you do, Frank?
Drop everything.
No, not burning luck.
No.
Okay. You also drop your gold as you get on the boat.
Wait.
You could burn one luck, right?
I don't want to burn Jimmy's luck. It's good.
It's all he's got.
He's got 16 of it. I don't want to give.
And that's
more.
exactly why you should.
The
burn
modifier
gold
doesn't
to
change
level
if you
up.
burn it.
But then why does it exist?
For
The
seeing
what
luck
you roll.
stat makes no sense.
temporary
Okay,
thing.
absolutely, I burn it then. Fine.
Yeah, you burn 1 point. Okay, so you can keep your basket of gold and you get on the ship.
Well done, Jimmy.
Awesome. All right.
Jimmy
As-
is official loot bearer.
As soon as you were, who was the last one on the ship? Was it Abraham or Jimmy? It was Jimmy, right? It had to be Jimmy with the +2. Jimmy.
Yeah.
As soon as Jimmy gets on the ship, if you would have delayed 1 second, a huge spike of rock just falls right where Jimmy was. It actually catapults and rocks the ship really far back into the water as you just like slide, and everyone's like bracing themselves. The coins and everything slide to the back. Don't worry, nothing falls over. I mean, some of it falls over, but like not enough that it matters. Don't worry about it. And then it just starts slide, and your ship just starts getting slid away as this massive wave takes it further and further into this darkness, away from even the shore that you knew, into a little opening.
Are my
through the
skulls
rocks.
still glowing, or are they fading as we get further
No,
away?
they are fading as it goes further away,
Okay.
and further away.
Okay.
Your ship floats down this dark, fungus-ridden cave. What seems to be hours, and a day goes by through these caves before you emerge out on a river going downstream. And a familiar sight befalls your eyes. The wretched hive of scum and villainy, Port Nyanzaru, is in the distance as your ship makes it to port. Congratulations, everybody. You have
I knew we
completed
shouldn't have left
your
the treasure behind.
you've completed your 0 level adventure. In the distance, I mean, I think there might be a little bit of a smoke trail way off that you can see from whence you came. And you guys have made it to Port Nyanzaru.
The place we left the treasure wasn't too far from the surface. So
yeah, it might be
probably
safe.
Wasn't destroyed in that Chaos Lord explosion.
Yeah, you might have to go back for it.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to? Would your characters immediately do that, or would you wait and say fuck it, we got enough here? To give you an idea, so 2 people have 2. There's 2 baskets of treasure, right?
I got one, and Jimmy got one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I still have my treasure that I'm carrying otherwise?
Yeah, as long as you didn't leave it in the other room, you should have it. So there's between both of those baskets, there's 26 gold pieces. There's 14 in one, 12 in the other, and then also at the bottom of those baskets are one basket has 10 silver pieces, and the other basket has 26 silver pieces in it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I think probably the lucky one has the one with the basket with more money in it. Well, it makes more sense that way.
Aha!
So I had I said I was taking a skull for each of the fallen, and there were 10 people that we lost today.
Yeah. And
I threw one of the skulls, so does that mean I have 9 silver skulls on me of heroes lost?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I had intended to use that for the church, but now that we're out of that hellhole, Elliot's like,
Sounds like a verse of the 12 Gold Ring song.
Would you? So my question is again, would we assume that you tried to make it back to get that money before we continue?
Mine wouldn't.
Would it be
or that might be a fun stop for another adventure.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I mean that would make a really good level 1 adventure to go over there.
Yeah, Ellie's like, we need to restock and go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably restock first.
Cool.
Bearings.
All right. Well, let's do that then. So, congrats on everybody surviving the level 0 funnel. You did it.
Hey.
Yes, you're allowed to have 2 characters. One. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's super good. So let's talk about how this is going to work. All right. So you don't have to trade in your money for XP to get from 0 to 1. You can hold on to this, right? If you want, after I'm done here, you can spend more time carousing and then start converting some of that money to go from level 1 to level 2. That's cool. So give you an idea right now, you're level 1. To get to level 2 is going to cost you 500 experience. Or traded in at a 1-to-1 basis, 500 gold. There's an alternative to do that, because we haven't really spoke about how experience is going to work in this game. It's 1 XP for 1 gold spent in town, in Port Nyanzaru. Killing monsters from now on will give 10 XP per hit die of the monster, divided amongst all surviving party members. Then, here's the special part. If you want to, for a ratio of 50 gold pieces to 75 experience, going up, so 100 for 150 experience, you can do what's called carousing, which is when you get rowdy drunk, you roll on a table, you see what happens in addition to getting the extra experience. Okay? But level 0, all level 0 characters, you must roll on this special table I have devised. That you will add your luck to. Representing your guys' first night back in town.
Oh no.
Okay. So everybody gets to relax, go up to level 1. If you want, we can either do the sort of level 0, let's roll your carousing night first and then pick our characters, or we can do it the other way around if you want.
I would like to carouse first, because who knows what revelations may greet us during the first carousal after becoming an adventurer.
Makes sense. Okay. Love it.
You get stabbed in a back alley.
All right. So, none of these things will kill you.
How to stab.
Don't worry. None of these things will kill you. So you will be our guinea pig. All right, Elle, show us. Roll a D30 and add your luck to it.
Who? Which?
You.
Me? Ah,
yeah.
Ilya.
Roll a 1D30 and add your luck to it.
plus my modifier or my luck?
Modifier.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah. You cannot burn luck on this roll.
okay. 25.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Sorry, I'm trying to put my dice away.
Eli, you have no memory of acquiring this simple gold band on your left ring finger, but no matter how hard you try, you can't remove it.
Mazel tov.
You now have a golden ring. Yes. I
On
wonder
my
what
right
that
ring
is.
finger, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
No, on your left ring finger. Your left ring finger.
That's the pair, right?
Yep.
That is the marriage one.
Okay.
It is. That's the marriage one. You have no memory of it, of going out and drinking. You wake up.
Okay.
You wake up in the Thunder's Lizard Inn.
Okay.
With this wedding band, alone. You have no memory.
May I go next?
Mm-hmm.
3. I'm dead.
Do you roll? Do you have any extra luck to it or anything?
I don't get a modifier added, and I can't burn luck.
Oh, totally. You remember starts. You remember flashes of arriving at a wild carnival with raucous games in the market ward of Port Nyanzaru. When you awake, back at the Thunderous Lizard Inn, cradled gently in your arms, is a football-sized chicken's egg. You don't know what will hatch from it. Congratulations. Who else would like to go?
Mommy.
I know how to
Birds.
make a papoose. Just let me know.
So what's the cost of doing this again?
There's no cost to doing it here. This one, it's free for level
Okay.
0 characters. You have, in fact, it's mandatory to go from level 0 to level 1.
This is Abraham.
22. 22 is a good one, I think.
Sure it is.
Oh, your carousing ends up in it. Okay, cool. So, you wind up in the. Let me make sure I get the right name of it. Let me show you all over. Let me bring you all over here. Welcome to Port Nyanzaru.
Ah, yes.
You wake
You're
up
in-
the number 21.
You wake up in Tariki Anchorage, in a cozy room somewhere, warmly decorated and kept with care by a family of halflings. They've listened to your worries and trials and tutted sympathetically, plying you with good food and better wine. Spending the night with them have eased your spiritual burdens more than you knew. Gain 2 personality.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, that's really good.
Wow.
Yep. So not even your modifier. Not your modifier. Your raw personality goes up by 2.
All right, can we do it with
Oh,
the other
Kika,
guy?
also it's the next day, so you've regained a point of personality. You've also, how many people have you killed? You killed 3 people. You've also regained 3 points of personality.
Who knew?
That is, there is a cost to that weapon, and you are paying for it, and you are returning. That's good. Yeah. Okay.
How
I
about
can't believe
Jimmy?
you got him. That's super good. Same thing. Roll, but you add 2 to it, right? Because your modifier is +2.
For what? Luck?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. 9.
You've wandered in. Oh my God! You've wandered into another festival where your fortune teller has gazed into pig entrails, seeking your fortune. They fell back, shocked, and delivered a prophecy of doom on you.
Oh,
Fool!
God, no.
Beware! Your doom shall come at the hands of a pterodactyl.
Oh.
What kind of egg did you have? What? Wait, what? What was
You are
that egg?
doomed.
About this
You were.
big.
According to this fortune teller, you're doomed to die by a pterodactyl.
That's a...
Baby's gotta eat.
Baby's
Jimmy
gotta
is-
eat, you know. Baby's gotta eat.
Pterodactyl named Scruffles.
I love this game.
Oh, it's a good name.
Awesome. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
And I think we have Riz left, right?
Yep. All right, let's see.
Oh,
17? 17 is, you've hired yourself out as a runner for a wizard's apprentice, ferrying volatile chemicals back and forth all evening. Late at night, after a quick pit stop at the Thunderous Lizard, You tripped, spilling a droplet of liquid into your left eye. It is now the color amethyst.
All right.
Nice.
Cool.
I really like. Can it be Abraham? Because he's a wizard's apprentice.
Oh my god, yeah, totally. You were out drinking, you had to do something for him, and yeah, oh, totally.
Yeah.
And he went to go hang out with some halflings, and yeah.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. You wake up and
this
you have
really
one eye.
important thing to do.
You wake up with a purple eye, and you don't know where Abraham is, and Abraham wakes up with a bunch of halflings.
And then who else was at? Who was at the Thunderous Lizard?
I think you all are. So you probably like wind up at various parts, waking up at the Thunderous Lizard. The only one that's missing, really, I guess, then would be just.
I'm downstairs talking to the bartender. I'm like, you don't remember seeing me last night? I mean, does this seem?
A lot of people come in here. This is a very, very difficult or very busy place.
Are there any like nearby churches? I don't feel like I would have.
There are churches everywhere. Go if you want a church, go up to go up to the old town. Go up to Merchant's Ward. Go find the Avenue of the Divine.
Okay.
Maybe it was
more gods than you can shake a stick at.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So welcome, congratulations everybody to getting your level 0 carousing options. Now let's talk about leveling up and how leveling up works in this game.
I want to do nothing but carousing. That's so fun.
Okay, I hope so. That level 0 is not the same as level 1 carouse or the rest of the level carousing. I have a whole different carousing table for this. These are good and bad. Some are much worse. There's also a mechanic I have in this game that you can earn things. Once again, these are all I got this. I'm not the one who created this idea for carousing. Okay, this is not me. This was Stephen Lumpkin, and I have just taken it and twisted it and tailored it to make it fit Portney and Zaro. There's a mechanic.
Mandatory carousing.
Yep. There's a debt and favor mechanism that might happen should you carouse. Right, you wake up and then a bunch of people say that you owe them money, or the other way around is someone said thank you for helping me, and you have no recollection why, or maybe you don't recollect doing it, but they can help you if you get a favor. If you owe a debt, then you have to burn money to pay off that debt or do the thing that they ask you to do before you can spend the extra money to get the carousing benefit kind of stuff, right? So, but we don't have to worry about that yet because we need to do experience and leveling up. So there's a bunch of classes we can pick, right? So there's cleric, fighter, thief, dwarf, halfling, elf, wizard. Obviously you can't be an elf or a dwarf or a halfling unless your original race was that. So everyone else can only be a cleric, fighter, thief, or wizard if you're human. What are we thinking? And I can help walk you through how to get to level 1.
What does Virgil think I should do?
Oh, you're a proud warrior through and through.
Okay, I will be a thief. I say jokingly at Virgil.
Oh my god. It has a heart attack. No, just kidding. Actually, Virgil has grown very blasé with you since returning this morning.
Blasé?
Yeah. It's distant.
Why?
I mean, it just seems weird that you have that egg, that's all. After we spoke about, you didn't eat that fruit of that alien creature, and now you have an egg. It just seems like you don't really want to take your training seriously, that's all.
I don't even remember how I got this egg.
Exactly. You lack discipline. I don't even know if we're a good fit anymore. If it could side glance or off to the distance, it would, but it's a sword, so it just sits there.
Are you jealous, Virgil? I'm sorry I spent
it lights up and says, "I'm never jealous," as like the sword like rings that like hums a little bit and glows with light when it says that.
Don't worry, Virgil. I love you more than I love Scruffles.
I hope so. I think it's the influence of you. You're right. I'm sorry. It's right. It's not you. It's a company that you keep around. That black arts dealer and that wicked elf who wanted to use the rituals, and your weird friend who ate the. You make strange bedfellows. You should find better people to hang out with.
They need me around to guide them. If I'm not around, they might stray into some sort of dark path. Keeping them around pretty much like lets me keep an eye on them to make sure that they stay on a good path. And they might stray a bit, but I will do my best to.
Those are small potatoes. Why do you care about them? You're destined for such greater things.
And do you really think I can do it all alone?
No, you have me. What more do you want? Look, if we fail, it's not my fault. It's because you don't trust me.
Wow, that is some serious gaslighting bullshit there, Virgil. You need to bring it down a bit. That is not fair. We both know shit gets scary in those dungeons. Things happen. Having an extra pair of hands around will help. Besides, I need someone to be able to watch my back.
Fine. As long as you're also watching your back. I'm just saying, when the time comes, do you think your friends are going to trust you? Do you think your friends aren't going to betray you?
Was your last wielder betrayed?
I don't want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, and it spins you a story saying, why do you think I was... Yes, and ultimately, that's why I was trapped in that horrible prison of Pentagram. I wanted to be free. I wanted to save the world. You've solved my mistake. So thank you. You've done what I couldn't have done. And now I just want to do more. Look, I believe in you. I might be real. I'm really sorry if I hurt your feelings. It's just that I get so lofty in my goals and my ideals. I forget what it's like to be immortal. I forget what it's like to be just starting out. I just want great things. I know you can do it. Okay, I know you can. You have to trust me.
Just keep in mind that the day before yesterday, my official job was shoveling poop. Just keep that in mind. This is quite the leap for me.
But everything
be a period of adjustment.
And everything has led you on a path to me.
Yes, but that doesn't mean all the pieces fall into place right away.
Right. It's all right. I'll go slower. I'll try to not think so grand and keep this more amicable.
Yes. Gotta walk before we run.
It whispers to you, like, it doesn't say it, but it also says it to you, which is really weird for a sword to do, right? But the sword also says, good, unlike that person you killed last night.
What?
That's all it says. It literally turns itself off. It doesn't talk to you if you question it about it.
Ba ba ba.
You didn't regain a personality point. You don't remember killing somebody.
I didn't expect to regain a personality point from murdering someone.
Yeah. Okay. You're muted.
So I need to remember murdering people to gain personality. I got it.
Oh, look, there's no qualification for the murders. There's no qualification for gaining those points. Killing is killing.
Okay. is
as long as
intense.
it's done for the right. I mean, things can be construed. Let's just say there's a reason why you're not lawful. I mean, Virgil tells you you're alt lawful.
alt.
That they don't get it, but you do. You have to trust it.
So
Okay.
terrible.
So yeah, so are you gonna be a warrior?
I guess.
Cool. So warriors are pretty cool. The benefit of being a warrior is that you get a thing called a mighty deed. Mighty deed is a D4 you get to add to your certain rolls. It also is an ability that basically adds to damage too, right? You also get a better crit die chance, and as a warrior, you can spend luck to not critical fumble, which is very vital.
Nice.
Very cool,
Okay.
right?
Is a thief like a literal thief?
Yep. So I'll tell you what a thief does in a second. So a thief, thieves basically do a lot of stuff with luck manipulation. So you are you chaotic? I guess technically.
Who?
Sorry. Bashandifer. You okay?
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with being
You're a squire.
assigned alignment.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're a squire. You're a squire to Virgil. So you're Bashandifer the squire. Okay, cool. So as a warrior, you also gain 1d12 hit points. You add that on top of your regular level. So go ahead and do that.
Do I like add a Constitution modifier or no?
Yeah, you add your Constitution modifier.
Okay. 12.
Cool. You have 12 hit points. Congratulations.
Okay. So that's a total of
Oh,
Good job.
18.
oh shit! You know what? The thing where it wore off. Demos.
The PCP you
The PCP
took?
wore
Yeah.
off.
It wore off in the fungus tunnels on the ship.
It wore off. Yeah, on the ship. I forgot about that. You took 2 points of damage. Would that have killed you? No, it wouldn't have killed you because you had 3 hit points, right? What was your max hit points before you took the plus 10? You're muted.
It was 3.
Okay, cool. So you went down to 1 hit point as your muscles strained and puke. So, you were fine. The PCP wore off. The Black Lotus oil wore off. You were okay, and then you were healed to full. That's pretty good. Kraken the First House is new to this. Explain the very basics to me in the PM. It's basically Dungeons and Dragons. It's just an older version of Dungeons and Dragons, where there's less classes, fewer classes, and it's kind of more old schooly, just in general.
More deadly.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So,
Gosh.
Yep.
That PCP's got a hell of a kickback.
Your attack. So you have an attack modifier. Also, Kika.
Okay.
At first level,
Oh.
it's a D3. So every time you roll to attack, you get you roll and you add a D3 to your attack. Okay.
Okay.
Then following, you can also do sort of like what are called mighty deeds, kind of the stuff that we were doing earlier, but more fancier and more form. I guess you're trained in doing it. It's probably the best way of putting it. But, you know, like you can bull rush people, trip people, disarm. You know, do that kind of stuff, right? Like be an actual good tactical person.
Okay.
And that's a D4. You add your class level to your initiative rolls. In combat, a warrior is most likely to score a critical hit and tends to get the most destructive effects when they do so. A warrior rolls the highest crit dice and rolls on tables more devastating effects. So you get a special critical hit table.
Nice.
Oh, and then at first level, a warrior's luck modifier applies to attack rolls with one specific kind of weapon. This kind of weapon must be chosen at first level, and the weapon modifier is fixed at its starting value. Either the weapon or the modifier change over the course of your career. And the weapon must be specifically like long sword or short sword or, you know, not sword. So I presume it's
Virgil.
Virgil, two-handed sword. right?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
No, it's just Virgil.
Virgil. Yeah.
No,
Okay. Yeah, you're
he wouldn't
proficient
let you
in
have
Virgil.
another.
Yeah, you can't train with any sword but me.
I haven't
Cool.
learned how to use any other weapons.
Cool.
Never will.
All right then. I think you are done. We can. Your reflex and fortitude saves go up by 1. You haven't done that already. And your crit range. Your crit range is actually 19 to 20. So now you automatically crit on a 19 or a 20.
Virgil was a sword we found suspended in a pentagram fire enclosed space that had no oxygen in it, and the sword was just hanging there.
Yeah.
So we were tossing messages in, and Shondafer jumped in and grabbed the sword and then jumped out. So now they're really good friends, and there's nothing weird about their relationship.
Cool. And yeah, Kika, I'll just DM you a little bit about how the mighty deeds and things like that's gonna work.
Okay.
All right. It's also in the book, but we'll talk about it later. It's no big deal. Okay. I think you're done.
Yep.
Fighter.
Who wants to go next? Who wants to level up?
I think I do.
Cool. Are you gonna be an
I
elf?
think I know what. Yeah, I'm gonna be an elf.
Okay. Yes, elf is a race and a class in this game. So here's a fun thing. I want you to know this, because as an elf, when you adopt the level of elf, you develop your sensitivity to iron. Elf characters you could be trained to use mithril weapons that do not damage you, but iron weapons can't use. That Damascus steel sword, right out.
Definitely iron.
Oh yeah, it's steel.
So it says that I can purchase 1 piece of armor and 1 weapon at no additional cost.
Yeah. So let me. Where's that?
In the weapon training, it says at
Oh
first level.
yeah. Because they're sensitive to iron, elf characters are trained from the early age. Mithril, because they depart life adventure, they have acquired mithril equipment. At first level, an elf character may purchase 1 piece of armor and 1 weapon that are manufactured of mithril. Yes. Yep.
Okay. If you want, I would sell the Damascus blade. Or actually, no, I would keep
You
it.
would trade it?
Pennies.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, you would keep it. Okay.
Yeah,
You keep it
was
sheathed?
pennies, but I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would sell the axe. However.
Yeah. Fuck that axe. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So you gain. So starting. Let's just go from the top. You gain additional 1d6 hit points.
All right.
That plus your con.
I don't think I have any con. Or stamina, as it were.
Yeah.
If I have a negative, do I gain it minus that?
Yep. You gain minus it. With a minimum of 1. Okay. Gain 2 hit points.
2.
Yep. And then, yeah, you gain mithril armor. So you gain mithril armor and a mithril weapon of your choice.
Okay. What kind of weapons are there?
So you, remember, you're trained in a dagger, javelin, lance, longbow, longsword, short bow, short sword, staff, spear, and 2-handed sword.
Okay, so any of those I can get in mithril?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can get your regular traits of normal armors. It's no big deal. So once again, those armors include, based on the list here, scale mail, chain mail, banded mail. I don't think it makes sense for you to be able to afford half plate and full plate.
Right. I think I'm just gonna go longsword.
Okay.
For the weapon.
Makes sense. Yeah, totally.
So then is mithril longsword.
Right.
And what is the armor? And where do I put that? What is the mithril armor?
Look, after this, here's what just write this stuff down, because before we do next session, I'm going to give you guys individual character sheets again for your characters now. Right? Because now that there's only 5 instead of 20, I'll actually do that, and then there's actual space for all of this character information and extra details.
Okay, cool. I'll just note it down.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. So you get magic, right? Which we can do. I think we should do after. Again, only because I think for the purposes of time, because we're already running pretty late, and I don't want to. We still got to get through 2 more people.
Yeah, I'm fine going over that later.
Cool. Yep. So you get a spell like a wizard. We have to pick your patron, which I'll describe also off screen, because there's rather than the default patrons from Dungeon Crawl Classics, I'm obviously using patrons from Tomb of Annihilation and this kind of place. So I'll tell you what those are in a little bit.
Is one of them the bunny with the unicorn horn?
No, but I know what you're talking about. No. Cool. Yep. So you can see in the dark up to 60 feet. You have sensitivity to iron. You have heightened senses. You have a chance to detect secret doors. You can apply your luck to spell checks. You know Common and the Elven racial language and 1 other language. What's your in modifier?
It's 0.
Okay, never mind. So you're just gonna get 1.
Yeah, I have it on my character sheet. It's Centaur.
All right, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you have Centaur.
Awesome.
And yep.
Nice.
Cool. And your attack modifier is +1, and your reflex, fortitude, and will saves all go up by 1. And we'll talk about the spells and that kind of, and your patron and all that kind of stuff in a little bit.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay. We'll do that off screen. Cool. Who wants to go next?
I have a thing I wanted to do, which would lead me to become a cleric.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because I wanted to, they said to go to that the God Ward, where all the churches are.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start
Avenue of the Divine. Yeah.
Avenue of the Divine. I'm going to start.
So.
I don't want to say trolling the churches.
No, that's what it is. Imagine. Yeah. So I think I described this early on. Avenue of the Divine is basically Twitch, where people want you to. Gods need followers, or they die, or like their belief, their power gets weakened. And the way it works is that they're set up so that one end of the Avenue of the Divine are these rich gilded mega temples, and then it just gets more and more and more just like a wooden statue or like a candle, like at the very end, or just like a piece of driftwood.
I think I start since it's a simple gold ring, I kind of start in the middle.
Sure.
Like, hey, do you recognize me from last? And I should work my way out and around to see if there's a husband or wife or dinosaur person that I married in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, and obviously you have to find one. So
yeah,
let's figure out who you end up finding.
Yeah.
I got it.
Well, so far,
because all of these
as a person of nature,
right? Well, every cleric, or every deity is something like name of the blank, right? Like Izek of the jug, right? Or Izek of the sword.
Sure.
Well, they're different aspects of the same deity. Like one might be just like the drunken debaucherer, never gets in trouble somehow, like Briar Rabbit style fellow, and the other one might be the adventurer who saves the day, kind of thing. Okay. Tons of different stories and interpretations, and there's, like I said, there's millions of these different, thousands of different gods. Let me roll a D100.
Okay.
That's part of it. Oryx. Nice.
Oryx?
Ooh. Yeah.
That sounds familiar. Well, I know a lot of gods, though. Oh, is that good? Is that good? What does the numbers mean?
Just 1 second.
And also, I had been using Caval's, their herbs to sort of heal people along the way, so I think that sort of plays into... Yes?
So, your god that you find, that you find intrinsically charmed to...
Yeah.
Is a god, a shadowy figure with a fin on their back named Oryx the Shark. And I think on the hand, Oryx.
course.
And I think on the statue themselves is a gold ring that matches yours.
Is that what you rolled for?
Yeah, I
Or is
rolled.
that-
I rolled Oryx, and I rolled the title Shark, and so they're Oryx the Shark.
Oh.
So now you worship Oryx the Shark. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are. Are they a sneaky trickster ocean god? Probably.
So I think they're a god of momentum.
Momentum.
And of like, because sharks never stop moving.
Yeah.
Like,
Are they a literal shark?
I
feel like
think
you-
they're a literal shark.
Okay.
Have you ever
Like
seen
street sharks?
Have you watched Dick and Johnson on Geek and Sundry?
No, but I've seen street sharks.
One of the characters is not an IRS, but like an agent of the government that's secretly a shark. He's like, I just can't pull my fingers apart. There was an accident. Yeah, I'm just gonna swim outside the submarine for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's an actual shark.
so good.
Do you think this god is neutral, chaotic, or lawful?
I think they're neutral. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't take the extra XP in the thing because I think she is neutral. She is about the balance of existing
Yeah.
and like anti-chaos, but also like if anyone with a sword becomes too lawful and righteous and begins to harm people, then she'll,
Take him down a peg.
we'll see.
Sharks gotta eat.
Yeah, I think but it's like the Chaltean interpretation, which is why it's kind of shadowy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I think part of the thing is like the ring on her finger won't come off because it's like a spin ring. Like the ring itself is through the bone of her hand.
Oh.
And the more you the higher in rank you get, like the more rings you put along your self.
I love it. I love it's about
Yeah.
rings. It's about collecting rings.
Yeah.
Cool.
And like the figure of the shark,
Yeah.
like there's a painting where it's like his fin is just like all gold along the edge.
What do you think the weapon? I mean, I immediately think of a trident and net as sort of your weapons.
Yeah. I mean, she works with a pitchfork. I mean, that's
okay.
her thing.
Totally. Sounds good to me. Do you think
Yeah.
oh cool. So hit points, 1d8.
Okay.
You add that to your plus con or plus stamina. Add that to your level 0 total.
Okay. So my total is 11.
Cool. So you are also trained with net and trident.
Okay, let me write this down.
Mhm.
Net, trident, 11 HP.
Mhm.
I had an idea of where she wanted to find this god, and like if it was okay, if because she was going to use the skulls to honor her dead, if she could make the skulls into weapons or armor that matched, so she could basically use them to pay for it to get cooler weapons and armor. But I didn't know. I don't know how the XP money situation would transfer with that as well too, and how that worked. But we can
you would if you buy things and if you buy items, you don't get experience. You have to literally you burn that money.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I have.
That's cool.
I'm trained in the net and the trident.
Bone mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you said the skulls weren't just coated in silver; they were actual silver.
No, they were
they've
they
been-
were they were coated in silver.
Oh, with the scrolls and okay.
Yeah.
Um,
That's cool. All right.
could I? Well, we can talk about that later. Trading in the skulls for.
Yeah, and then you also get spells. And we'll talk about spells, and then you also have to manage your favorability with your god. That's the thing you do as a cleric in this game, because if you cast spells willy nilly, you get disapproval. You can also turn on holy and lay on hands, which we'll talk about also later. That's fine.
Cool.
All right, Frank.
I don't know. I'm not interested in playing two characters, so I don't know what'll happen there.
Fine, you just pick one, and then we'll just ignore the other.
Well, I don't know which one I want right now. But I know Abraham would be a wizard, and I know Jimmy would be a thief.
Okay. Then do you want some time to think about it? Or
Yes.
do you want to pick randomly?
Not randomly.
Okay. Let's have some time to think about it then.
Dope.
Would Jimmy be able to carry on without his brother?
That would yes.
Yeah. Right. Cool. And also in the interim, I'm going to start making some level 0 characters. That also are going to end up sort of like just as a pool of characters to choose from in case your character should die. Or excuse me, level 1 characters. I'm going to start them at level 0 and then raise them to level 1. And they're going to be also having to do the carousing thing. And so the next time if your character dies, you have to look at this roster of like 5 or so characters and pick this one person who did this thing and has this weird story about them. And that kind of stuff. And so they already have kind of a character going if yours should die. But okay then.
If you let me know by next game, I can get colored pictures of your level 1 people in the class that you pick.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been waiting for, like them to level up enough so I can put some colors on them.
Guys, all right then. I think we're about done then. I think we're about done today. Thanks. I mean, you guys did an incredible job today. I know it seemed like crazy, terrifying, and you started off with a just straight pure murder machine rolls
the first
here,
part
but
was a little rough.
that end though was fucking awesome. You guys were level 0, and you just went up on that ziggurat and just owned it.
Yeah,
That was
I followed in the wake, but then
yeah,
everyone else is 18s and 19s and 20s and beheading a chaos god.
yeah, that was really cool. That was super cool. All right then.
Yeah.
Is my mace magical?
Which mace?
The mace of the chaos god that I found?
Oh, no, it's not magical, but it
Okay.
does have a benefit. It does confer a benefit if you want to use it. If I can find it in the thing, I'll tell you what it does.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no, I gotcha. It's
okay.
In addition to being a plus, no, it is. It's +1. It's a +1 spiked flail, +1 hidden damage.
Oh.
Once per day, you can wreath the weapon in flames for 3 rounds, inflicting an additional 1d6 points of damage. So it's a fire flail.
Nice.
At no extra cost to you. Did anybody grab the Chaos Lord's armor? I don't think so. Oh, you did?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I mean, that's plate mail forged in blackened iron. So, I mean, so you're wearing that then, right? You're wearing the plate mail?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you're wearing badass blackened plate mail. That's probably, it's like, I think, yeah. Its superior construction grants its wearer a fortitude save against the effects of critical hits. So, if you get critted on, you can roll a d20 fortitude save, and if you pass a fortitude save, it's not a crit. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've decided we'll go with Abraham the Wizard, and we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, cool, because that involves picking a patron too, and all that kind of stuff. Wizards are fun in this
His-
game, and what spells
With
you
his
pick.
low intelligence.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do some outros and get out of here tonight. Seriously, thank you so much for playing, everybody.
Yeah, no, this was great.
Yeah. All right. Robert, begin.
Yeah, this was awesome. Definitely did not go the way I expected it to go, but that's how this game works. Super happy. I'm Demosthenes online. And yeah, I'm excited for actually getting this campaign going.
Yeah.
Kick it off to Adisar.
I am Adazer. I am on Twitch at the Posh Panda. I am on Twitter at Adazer, and I draw a lot. And I'm also this Saturday on RP Glory. We're playing Mortally Bankrupt. Got it. Yeah, I run a lot of games. I do a little art, and I did not expect Kelsa / Elia to survive. So when we made the character, there's lots of jokes about seeing the hell they go through and the terrible fate that precedes them. I'm gonna miss that chicken. But
It's never the one that you think.
yeah, and well, that voice was great.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Say goodbye. Bye, everyone.
I don't have cool Twitch things that I do, but you can go on Twitter, Instagram at Frank Albanesius, which I think is written somewhere on the screen. And I do neat things there, but that's about it. Also, you talk to me whenever you want about cool game system stuff. Kika, what about you?
You can find me at Twitch at twitch.tv/Kika. That's twitch.tv/KKK, and at Twitter at twitter.com/KikaVO. And I do some nerdy things, but right now I'm mostly just trying to finish my pre-med, so...
Yay! That was awesome. Okay. Cool. And yep, I think you all know me,
Yep.
right?
You're
Being my channel and all. We'll be back next week with more Jungle Crawl classics. So stay tuned, and we'll get on our first adventure. So between here and then, we'll have all our characters finished up. So yeah, if you haven't already, follow us on Twitter, because you'll probably get the developments and sees probably some art and that kind of fun stuff beforehand, hopefully. So that's it for us tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and watching us crush Sailors on the Starless Sea as our 0 level funnel. And that was a lot of fun.
Game.
Yeah, awesome. All right, good night, everybody.